So, people contact me regularly about their experiences with cannabis and meditation. There are many, maybe most, who celebrate how far cannabis, being held in the framework of meditation, has brought their emotional healing. Mostly, the way we look at cannabis today is that we consume the plant through recreational use, or now as we call it, adult use, and medical use, right? Medical cannabis. But what's left out and not categorized is the spiritual or mystical use of cannabis, which, as I say, is just now coming into its own. What to do, how to do it. There's a nascent but growing body of work around this, yet it pales when compared to the amount of research that's coming out for the medical aspects of the plant. And that makes sense because basically it's pretty tough to measure mystical experience. My students and clients, though, regularly report energy coursing through their bodies, buzzing and vibrating, extreme body temperature fluctuations, seeing colors, and on and on. My experience as well, of course. And even though there are thousands of years in various civilizations that document sacred relationship with cannabis, in our Western culture, it's still very esoteric. And more to the liking of science is what's happening to the brain and body during these periods of excitation, and why healing can occur during these times. Much still has to be done to trace these relationships. Yet what we do know is that research shows us that both THC and CBD, components of the cannabis plant, promote neurogenesis, that is, the growth and development of nervous system tissue. So imagine combining the merits of active and expressive movement, breath work, and meditation, which we know reduces negative emotions, it increases self-awareness, and it builds skills to manage stress. Yes, imagine marrying that with the judicious use of cannabis as we do in our emotional liberation work. In other words, cannabis's ability to facilitate brain and nervous system reorganization and healing aligns closely with the established benefits of meditation. And this really hit home with me recently in reading a report in the New York Times that cited the fact that 40% of adults in the United States are struggling with mental health or substance abuse issues, and rates of depression and anxiety continually are rising. Of course, no doubt much of this has to do with the extraordinary circumstances of COVID-19, which, we hope ends soon, but there's no promises. So I want to invite you to take care of your brain and mind health and emotions that might be troubling you like never before, and consider joining me coming up this spring for my latest 8-week masterclass course, The Spring of Your Awakening, I call it. During our time together in small, intimate groups of like-minded seekers, we'll address the root cause of, in this module, guilt and shame. And you'll be able to find and deal with the underlying cause that allows you to finally alleviate your emotional pain. So think about it. For more information, all you need to do is drop down below this video and click the link to request more information. Easy peasy. I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'm Becca Williams, and I want you to lead your most magnificent life, and I want to help you do that starting this spring.